What's up, guys? Got a can. My first dip I ever had, which a lot of people start with like fucking skull and this shit. Yes, I did get. I was like 9 years old and I got sick as a dog. But the good thing about these cans is look. I don't know if you can see that. Where is it? No, you can't see it. Right above the American Tobacco Company. They usually sometimes they'll put a little dot where you can crack it easy. I don't know if that's what it's for. I just noticed on 3 cans I got the other day, they had that. So how I got dip at 9 years old. Freaking piece of plastic in here. Piece of paper. Is my dad is a big Kodak dipper. He never really owns up to it, but I would find his cans on his workbench. Maybe I'm gonna be talking, so I'll listen to that. And just shit ton falls on the floor. So he would get the back in the old day before Obama tried to make it all flavored tobacco illegal. He would get the I think I just christened the smug jug. He would get the tin can rolls, and he would leave them on his workbench. He'd never notice one missing when I got it, and I would just pack a lip. And first time I was sick as fuck though, but I loved it. Felt the high from the nicotine high buzz felt so fucking good. It's kind of like Kodak expensive as fuck. It was still like, it was probably $25 for a log, or there's a roll and there was a log, which was 10 cans. Back then, it was still expensive. It's always been the most expensive dip. But yeah, it's worth it though. Gotta wish they would get rid of these warning labels. There must be a reason that Mud Jug hasn't like made dip tops with like the normal packaging of the can. I don't have any. I just started my dip tower again, so I don't have any with the good packaging. But I mean the non-warning label packaging. But like it must be copyright where they don't like make them where it has the original rest of it. Because them Copenhagen cans were sexy as fuck when they didn't have the warning label. They're also cheap too. But I wish Copenhagen would just go and get everything in the cardboard cans back, like everything. Because when they released the new dip, I don't remember them doing it with the Coke series, like Coke whiskey, Coke smooth hickory, and Coke. What was it? Coke straight, I think. But yeah, they did it with Copenhagen wintergreen. Copenhagen wintergreen, not Coke. There used to be 2 separate things, but they're the same company. And they released in the Coke, got the fiberboard cans, and it tasted a lot different. I tell you that. I'll tell you what, it was good. It had like good wax where it wouldn't crack too easily. Then they just got all cheap with them. Fucking bullshit. You can tell Copenhagen's selling out because they're deleting videos on people's YouTube channels past year or two of them dipping it, which is free advertisement. Like that would basically, like you see ads on Facebook for like Geico to put a Geico sticker in your window of your car and you'll be paid to do it. That's paid advertising, and they were deleting free advertising. Because who would you trust? Someone who's been dipping since they were old enough to dip illegally, or legally, I guess. Now you gotta be 21, but I think you should be 21 to vote because you have more experience in the world and no, life isn't free. There's no such thing as a free ride in life. But that's just the democratic way. Back to the time. Like, who would you, someone who just got paid to advertise on their NASCAR back when you could, or someone who enjoys the product and tells you about it, like Outlaw or Mudjug one or Darcy. I mean, how many times can I say mean? I mean, I repeat myself a lot, but you're gonna trust the person who built a business around the product, and not someone who's paid to advertise it on every Sunday. How many races are there a year? Just, yeah. Like, you're gonna trust, like, back when you could dip in the American League in baseball, players could dip. You would, like, if you saw your favorite pitcher or your favorite first baseman, for me is Anthony Rizzo, first baseman, live in Copenhagen, you probably go out and get some, and you're a dipper, you probably go out and get some Copenhagen and watch the game. Just my opinion. Just finished watching Outlaw's new video about people need to shut the fuck up. They really do. I mean, killing George Floyd was wrong. The cops should have an example made out of them, even though I support the cops and policemen and every first responder. But, I mean, I worked at a residential place for at-risk teens, and I would have been fired if I ever touched a resident's neck. And, like, even, like, I don't know if you follow the Hodge twins on Facebook, but they were talking about when they were rent-a-cops, which they were, you can look it up. You were never allowed to touch a person's neck at all. Or you weren't even allowed to put your knee on their back, which a bunch of my Democratic white friends are saying, like, they should just put his knee on his back. No, you weren't even allowed to do that. If you're on your stomach and pressure is being applied to you, you are in critical danger. He did not, I mean, the program I was trained in was called SAMA. Don't ask me what it stands for. It was by the book for, you could be trained in 2 days, and it was by the book for people, it was for people who don't have weapons and stuff. But also, I spent 2 days doing that training for my job in Elk River. And 2 days training how to take, like, what broken glass and stuff that they might come across, the residents might come across. So it's very cheap because you can get SAMA certified to teach very easily. And you just never put a patient or a suspect or... You asked me, they didn't really have probable cause. Yes, there was a black man in the area who was suspected of using forgerized checks, but they just went up to the first black man they saw and killed him, basically. That Chinaman cop, he deserves second-degree murder. It's bullshit that the killer got third-degree murder. The rioting and protesting, people are like saying they're comparing it to the Boston Massacre and Stonewall. It's nothing like that. They're just looting to loot. They're no different from Black Friday shoppers. They're just, yeah. Alright. That's my rant. Get you some Kodak, unless you live in California, which you'll probably pay $10 for. I pay $5.49 here. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Killer for prison.